If I said the name August Wilson, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
A storyteller.
He was always looking and listening. It was about these otherwise undocumented lives and these otherwise unheard voices.
He finds the poetry in everyday life and sings to it.
Prophet.
Truth teller, an amazing visionary.
He was a distiller of the Black experience.
It's a very select group whose work will live forever on the stage, and August is in it.
He wrote the frustration and the glory of being Black. So, and that's the balance of us, the dichotomy of our existence in America.
They got a lot of colored boys playing ball now, baseball and football.
You're right about that, Rose. Times have changed, Troy. You just come along too early.
There ought to not never been no time called too early.
I think anyone can hear their story through his work because he wrote about the human condition.
August Wilson helps us remember who we are, all of us.
Take a look at this map here. You see that right there? That's a city. It's only a half a mile by half a mile, but that's a city. It's made of bones.
August would have accomplished something that no other playwright has done in the history of the world. Write 10 plays about a specific people, one for each decade of a century. Never been done.
His rise to Broadway was as unlikely as it was unusual. Unapologetically devoted to his art, uncompromisingly grounded in the belief that ordinary Black life was ennobled with gifts of blood, of memory, of history. He would create an epic body of work, 10 plays that would go on to win a Tony Award, 2 Pulitzers, launch the careers of countless actors, and earn the honor of having a Broadway theater named after him. His birth name was Frederick August Kittle, but to the world, he was known as August Wilson.
Can I ask you a question?
What the hell you want to ask me? Mrs. Stawicki is the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Liked you. Who in the hell ever said, I got to like you? What law is there to say, I got to like you? Do you want to stand up in my face and ask me some damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. Ask your question. What law is there to say, I got to like you?
None.
All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you living in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
And clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me. Why do you think that is?
Because you like me.
Like you. I go out of here every morning and bust my butt putting up with them crackers all day long because I like you. You is the biggest fool I ever saw. It is my job. It is my responsibility. You understand that? A man got to take care of his family. You live in my house. You sleep your behind on my bedclothes. You put my food in your belly because you are my son. You are my flesh and blood, not because I like you. It is my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Wait now. Let's get this straight right now. We'll go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand, don't give me my money come payday because he liked me. He give me because he owe me. Now, I didn't give you everything I had to give you. I gave you your life. Your mama and me worked it out between us. And liking your black ass was not a part of the bargain, and don't you try and go through life worried if somebody like you or not. You best make sure that they are doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying, boy?
Yes, sir.
Then you get the hell out of my face and go on down to A&P.
You know I don't drink this but one night out the week. That's Friday night. I drink just enough to where I can handle it. Then I cuss it loose. I leave it alone. So you ain't got to worry about me drinking myself to death, because I ain't worrying about that. I done seen him, done wrestle with him. Look here, for him. I look up one day, and death marching straight at me, like soldiers on parade. The army of death was marching straight at me. Middle of July, 1941. And it got real cold, just like it be winter. And it seemed like death himself reached out and touched me on the shoulder. He touched me like I touch you now. I got cold as ice. Death standing there grinning at me.
Troy, why don't you hush that talk?
I said, what you want, Mr. Death? You be wanting me? You done sent your army to be getting me? I looked him dead in the eye. I wasn't fearing nothing. I was ready to tangle, just like I'm ready to tangle now. Bible says be ever vigilant. That's why I don't get so drunk. I got to keep watch.
Troy was right down there at Mercy Hospital. You remember he had pneumonia, laying there with the fever talking plumb out his head.
Death standing there staring at me, holding that sickle in his hand. Finally, he said, you want bound over for another year? See, just like that. You want bound over for another year? I said, bound over hell? We can settle this right now. Seemed like he kind of fell back when I said that. And all the cold went out me. I reached down, I grabbed that sickle, I threw it as far as I could throw it, and me and him commenced to wrestling. We wrestled for 3 days and 3 nights. I can't say where I got the strength from. Every time he tried to get the best of me, I reached way deep down inside myself, find the strength to do him one better.
Every time Troy tell that story, he find different ways to tell it, different things to make up about it.
I ain't making up nothing. I'm telling you the facts of what happened. I wrestled with death for 3 days and 3 nights, and I'm standing here to tell you about it. All right. At the end of the 3rd night, we done weakened each other to where we can't hardly move. Death stood up, he threw on that robe, had a white robe with a hood on it. He threw on that robe and went out to look for that sickle, said, I'll be back. See, just like that. I'll be back. I said, yeah, but you're gonna have to find me.
Talk about August Wilson a little bit. What drew you to him in this play specifically?
The fact that he has created characters in the same vein as Arthur Miller, the everyday tragic hero.
Is it familiar to you?
The story is specific, but the themes are universal. I remember my father talking to me about getting a trade. You know, you could work at the water department and, you know, and maybe make $25,000 one day if you stick with it.
And that's making it.
And that's making it, because that's as far as he could see. That's as far as Troy and Rose could see.
Why don't you go ahead and let the boy play football, Troy? Ain't no harm in that. He's just trying to be like you.
I don't want him to be like me. I want him to get as far away from my life as he possibly can. You're the only decent thing ever happened to me, Rose. I wish him that. But I don't wish him nothing else from my life. Decided 17 years ago that boy wasn't going to get involved in no sports. Not after what they did to me in sports.
Why don't you admit you were too old for the major leagues? For once, why don't you admit that?
What you mean too old? Don't come telling me I was too old. I just wasn't the right color. Hell, I'm 53 years old, can do better than Selkirk's 269 right now.
How is you going to play ball when you're over 40? Sometimes I can't get no sense out of you.
I got good sense, woman. I got sense enough not to let that boy get hurt over no sports. I'm mothering the boy too much, worrying about whether people like him or not.
Everything that boy do, he do for you. He want you to say, good job, son, that's all.
I ain't got time for that, Rose. He's alive, he's healthy. He got to make his own way. I made mine. Nobody gonna hold his hand when he get out there in the world.
Times have changed from when you were young, Troy. People change. The world's changing around you. You can't even see it.
Woman, I do the best I can do. I come in here every Friday. I carry a sack of potatoes and a bucket of lard. You all line up at the door with your hands stretched out. I give you the lint from my pockets. I give you my sweat and my blood. I ain't got no tears. I done spent them. We go upstairs in that room at night, I fall down on you and try to blast a hole into forever. I get up Monday morning, find my lunch on the table, go out, make my way, find my strength to get me through to next Friday. That's all I got, Rose. That's all I got to give. Can't give nothing else. I'm trying the best I can to explain it to you. It's not easy to admit that I've been standing in the same place for 18 years.
Well, I've been standing with you. I've been right here with you, Troy. I got a life too. I gave 18 years of my life to stand in the same spot as you. Don't you think I ever wanted other things? Don't you think I had dreams and hopes? What about my life? What about me? Don't you think it ever crossed my mind to want to know other men? That I want to lay up somewhere and forget about my responsibilities? That I wanted someone to make me laugh so I could feel good? You're not the only one who's got wants and needs. But if I want you, Troy, I took all my feelings, my wants and needs, my dreams, and I buried them inside you. I planted a seed and watched and prayed over it. I planted myself inside you and waited to bloom. It didn't take me no 18 years to realize the soil was hard and rocky and it was never gonna bloom. But I held on to you, Troy. I held you tighter. You was my husband. I owed you everything I had, every part of me I could find to give you. And upstairs in that room with the darkness falling in on me, I gave everything I had to try and erase the doubt that you wasn't the finest man in the world, and wherever you was going, I was gonna be there with you because you was my husband. Because that's the only way I was gonna survive as your wife. You're always talking about what you give and what you don't have to give. But you take too. You take and don't even know nobody's giving.
You say I take and don't give?
Troy, you're hurting me.
You say I take and don't give.
Troy, you're hurting me.
I don't give you everything I got. Troy. Don't you tell that lie on me. Don't you tell that lie on me. Don't you tell me about no taking and...
Troy, no. Troy, no. Please, Troy.
All right, see? That's strike two. You stay away from around me, boy. You living with a full count. That's strike two. Don't you strike out. All right, Mr. Death. See now? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and build me a fence around this yard. See? I'm going to build me a fence around what belongs to me. And then I want you to stay on the other side. You stay over there till you're ready for me. And you come on. Bring your army. Bring your sickle. Bring your wrestling clothes. I ain't going to fall down on my vigilance this time. You ain't going to sneak up on me no more. When you ready for me, when the top of your list say Troy Maxson, that's when I want you to come around here. You come up and knock on the front door. Ain't nobody else got nothing to do with this. This is between you and me, man to man. You stay on the other side of that fence till you're ready for me. Then you come up and knock on that front door. Any time you want. I'll be ready for you.